Hi guys, and welcome to the first lesson in this first section of Crash Course on the Core Python Basics. And I would like to talk about the Python language and the interpreter. So Python is a dynamic but strictly typed programming language. It is both interpreted and compiled, in that the original source code is compiled into bytecode and then interpreted, but this happens transparently to the user. You do not have to explicitly ask Python to compile your code. And the Python language has several implementations, but the most common is the version written in C, often referred to as CPython. Other implementations include JPython, written in Java, and IronPython, written for the Microsoft .NET platform. CPython is the implementation that we are going to use in this course. So at the time being, there are two version streams of Python, version 2x and 3x. And this course focuses on version 3.5, and the code has been tested on several releases within that stream. So there may be some compatibility issues with 2x. So references will be made to version 2.7 in this course. And Python programs are written in text files that customarily have the extension .py. The Python interpreter, called Python in lowercase, does not actually care about the extensions. It is only for the user's benefit. And in some operating systems, to allow the file and interpreter to be linked. We can also input Python code directly into the interpreter. This method makes for a highly interactive development style where ideas are prototyped or tested in the interpreter and then transferred into a code editor. The Python interpreter is a powerful learning tool when we are starting to use new concept or code module. So when working in this mode, we start the interpreter by typing Python at an operating system command prompt. I'll just show you here. This is a CMD command prompt for Windows. I'm working on Windows. You can type it also in Mac and Linux, and on Mac and Linux it's pre-installed, and it's the version 2.7 installed in Mac and Linux by default. And like I said in the earlier in the welcome section, what you need to do to have to get this to working is you have to have had your environment value set and add Python to path, so that you can type Python and it will give us the Python interpreter. So this way we can type code in it. And this message says that this is the interpreter for version 3.5.2, and it is the Anaconda distribution. It's built for 64-bit Windows, and your message may differ slightly, but should contain the same types of information. It says Anaconda because I installed something for when I work with the data analysis stuff. So instead of running Python interpreter interactively, we can execute a program stored in a file. Then at the operating system prompt, we simply append the name of the file after the Python command. So if we had So if we had a file in this folder with .py extension, we could just type it like this and it will run a script, the script. So we can we can double click the file in our File Explorer tool, and the operating system makes the connection to Python and runs the program automatically. However, this often results in the program opening in a window, completing, and the window closing again before we can see the results. So we may prefer to type the Python and the Python file name .py command in full at a command line prompt. And also Python comes with two helpful functions that assist us in exploring the language. It is called the dir name, dir, and the name of the function, and help and the name of the function. And dir brackets name tells us all of the names available in the object identified by the name variable. Help brackets name displays information about the object called name. When we first import a new module, we often do not know what functions or classes are included. By looking at the dir listing of the module, we can see what is available, and we can use the help function on any of the features listed. So be sure to experiment with this function, and they are an invaluable source of information. So that's it for this section, and I will see you in the next section. We are going to start to explore the Python data types. So see you in the next lesson.